This is the Melodic Investor. My name is Antoine. Thanks for checking in. Just wanted to come on, leave a quick video just about, failing. I know it has a negative connotation to it, but just want to take a few moments to be honest here about the idea of failing and failing. Failing is not always bad. Sometimes you set out to do something and life just smacks you right in the chest. And, for better or for worse, it could, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's your own, self-doing. But I just wanted to come on and encourage someone to say, just keep going. Whatever it is, just keep going. I've had my fair share of blows and things that happen to just, shake it off. That's another lesson. Don't let it bump you off your square. Stay focused, stay motivated. Wake up every day. You got a shot to improve, to build on that. One thing I will say is most of the L's that I've had to take, man, you learn so much. And I don't know that I wouldn't want to go through them again, but I definitely learned a whole lot just from going through it. From a real estate perspective, and even in life perspective too, but more real estate because that's what we're all here. Just real quick, share a little bit of my personal story. I was so excited when I bought my first duplex, and don't get me wrong, I am excited about it. It was great. It's a good feeling. But when you first buy it, there's a rush because it's like, okay, now all the YouTube videos I've been watching and all of the information I've been absorbing, and now you finally get to that place in life where you can actually you have a down payment, your credit is good, and you have a savings. You've done all the right steps, right? And if you're like, for myself, having did this for a living, there should be a level of I should know, right? I should know what I'm doing. Well, not all the time. Doesn't mean I know everything. I'm never going to be the person to come on here and tell you I know everything about everything, because it's not true. And I will only talk about what I know, because I'm still learning. I'm still on my journey. But, bought my first property. I remember getting the first rent check and I was like, oh my God, I'm like, this is such an accomplishment. You know how people usually save that first dollar bill that they made off of selling something or something like that as it was kind of that feeling, And I remember even calling my mentor and telling him, like, man, I'm sitting in my car, just collecting rent. I'm like, this is the first rent check that I've ever received. I haven't had to pay. Someone actually had to pay me. And I remember feeling that a sense of accomplishment, and it was, don't get me wrong, huge accomplishment, right? I've done something that most will never do. So great for me, right? That was the start of the journey, man. Because you can get excited looking at real estate, going to see all the different buildings and see what works. But from that moment on, it's been just uphill. Getting sued, and not for anything malicious. You just you didn't know what you didn't know. And then, mind you, I got experience. I'm the guy I know what I'm doing, right? Got to get sued. Just checked all the boxes, right? Sued, construction is just not going as planned. Contractors not doing what they're supposed to do on the job. Overpaying a contractor. The city is, lack of a better word, they are, we'll say, taking advantage. It's not what I want to say, but that's why I'll keep it clean for now, they're just giving it to you every turn, and it's like, the place is sitting for 3 months vacant, not paying anything, not receiving anything, not paying anything, and still having to pay for my lifestyle, family and things of that nature. And it's just wall after wall after wall. And looking back on that experience, now this is what I've learned. I know how to talk to architects. I know how to talk to the city. I know what the city was going to look for when you're doing a renovation on a commercial building or a residential building. Now, certain cities, I don't know every city, state, and code and all that stuff, but I know the overall gist of it. There may be some nuanced differences, but for the most part, they all kind of operate the same. I know how long it should take to frame a basement. I know how long it should take to change out a window. I know what the dump is going to accept and what they won't accept. I know how to remediate asbestos. I understand construction. I understand conversion. I understand HVAC. Am I an expert in all of those things? Absolutely not. But do I get their overall concepts? Absolutely. I know what it takes to frame out a wall. I know what type of insulation it takes to get an approval from the city. I know how to install an egress window. I know how to build a fence in the backyard. I know what it should cost. And my point in saying that, I don't say that to be braggadocious or anything like that, but my point is, had I never would have taken that chance and done any of those and invested and, did all those things, I would have never learned. And so I'm telling someone this as an encouragement, no matter where you're at. Don't look at the fail as final, because it's not. It's just it's cliche as it is. It's just a lesson. And when you look at time, it says time of your life, it's gonna be such a blip on the radar. And if there's one thing I know for certain, I know how to manage a construction job site. I know how to manage tenants. You learn these things and you learn them quickly. You start to adapt, and you can help someone else that's coming up behind you. Hey, there's a pitfall there. I would watch out for that. I wouldn't do that. But give yourself some grace. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're just learning. It's not final. It may feel final. Trust me, I've had sleepless nights. It's not. The fail is just the beginning. So I just wanted to encourage someone, leave you with those thoughts. Gonna be dropping some more videos. I might do a little having an interview with a friend today, but I just really wanted to encourage someone, keep going. Don't let anyone bump you off your square. Stay firm and footly firmed. You'll get there. All right, take care. If you like this, please like and subscribe. And till next time, peace.